get the latest coronavirus situation in Cambodia from Crystal and Ballesteros. Hello, Crystal.
Hi, Eliana. Good afternoon. And to all our online viewers. In Cambodia, Prime Minister Hun Sen reaffirmed today that the kingdom will not declare a state of emergency for the November 28 community incident because it will paralyze the country's economy. In his voice message released today, Mr. Hun Sen said he had already drafted a royal decree and a letter to be sent to King Norodom Sihamoni and sub-decrees and letters for the National Assembly and Senate presidents over a declaration of the state of emergency. But he does not want to do so because the national economy will be completely paralyzed. If we lock down the country or any part of the country, such as Phnom Penh or any province, it will hit the economic process, he said, adding that authorities should work hard to prevent the outbreak with concerted participation by all people. If the law be enforced, the government would have the right to impose several measures, including the prohibition or restriction of freedom of movement, right to freedom of gathering of people, and work or occupation. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Hun Sen has given recommendations on the first group to receive the vaccinations against COVID-19 pandemic in the first phase of 1 million doses. In a voice clip Monday night, Mr. Hun Sen said, medical staff is the high-risk group to get the COVID-19 vaccine first, followed by teachers, armed forces, prison officers, justice officers, and the students, both public and private universities and at vocational schools, construction workers, and other workers could be the targets in the next phase in which 2 to 3 million doses will be purchased. The Interministerial Committee to Combat COVID-19 will discuss the issue today via video conferencing. This evening, the Prime Minister announced to set aside some budget to buy 1 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines for the first stage to provide for the high risk and risk groups free of charge. But 1 million doses can be used only with 500,000 people, while the population of Cambodia is about 16 million, both children and adults. Therefore, around 10 million people need vaccines. According to the Prime Minister, Cambodia is building a warehouse to store vaccines at the low temperature of up to 80 degrees Celsius. That's the latest news here in Cambodia. Back to you, Eliana.
All right, thank you for your updates, Crystal. Stay safe and stay healthy.
You too, Eliana. Reporting live here in Cambodia, I am Crystal Ann Ballesteros, and we live in interesting times.